What is up, and welcome back. Another episode of Blood and Beer. This is the lightning fast recap for UFC Shanghai, Johnny Walker versus Zhang Yang. And in the main event, it was Johnny Walker playing spoiler to Zhang Yang after dropping him in round 2 with leg kicks. He follows it up with some vicious ground and pound to get the stoppage, snapping a 2-fight skid and scoring his first finish since 2023. And in the co-main event, we saw Aljamain Sterling outclass Brian Ortega on his way to a unanimous decision win, 50-45 across the boards, won all 5 rounds. It was a shutout, and afterwards, Aljo calls for a title shot versus Alexander Volkanovski. Then we had Sergey Pavlovich pick up a unanimous decision win over Salsa Boy Waldo Cortez Acosta, snapping his 5-fight winning streak. Sumidarji also won a decision over Kevin Borjas, where the significant strike numbers for Sumidarji were 4-1 in his favor. And in the curtain jerker for the main card, we had Tyleg Niraji making his UFC debut, and he gets a round 1 knockout over Kiefer Crosby after having 2 points deducted for kneeing Crosby while his kneeing Crosby in the head while he was grounded. So after the 2 points were deducted, Niraji throws a barrage of strikes at Crosby, gets him dropped, and gets him out of there. Pretty easy win for him, and he's 1-0 in the promotion. And then on the prelims, Gage Young outworks Mahashete for a unanimous decision win, and that's also his first UFC victory. Prior to that, we had Charles Johnson score the knockout of the night with a right hook that sent Lonnie Kavanaugh to hell in round 2. After Kavanaugh had been winning most of the fight to that point, looked great. If you were on X, all you saw was people raving about the skills that this Kavanaugh kid has. Well, he slowed down just a little bit, backs out with his hands down, and Charles Johnson throws a right hook from his hip, connects right on the button, and puts Kavanaugh out. Also, on the prelims, Kyle Dawkins made his return to the UFC after a few years away and knocks out Michel Pereira in 43 seconds with a right hook and then ground and pound to follow it up. We also had Yi Jia knock out Weston Wilson in 37 seconds, throwing bombs right out the gate, getting 2 knockdowns in that short time. And then also on the prelims, we had Rong Zhu and Su Young Woo both win unanimous decision wins. We had an Ezekiel choke by Yuran Satibaldiev, and he scores that submission in round 1 in the curtain jerker of the whole damn thing. The crowd was awesome for UFC Shanghai. Zhang Yang, while he didn't get the victory, his walkout was electric. The crowd was with it. And during the Sumidarji fight and the Mahashete fight, both these fights, we saw the crowds going wild. And they were oohing, they were on. UFC Shanghai, it was electric. Shout out to Johnny Walker. Happy trails, Zhang Yang. Make sure you follow me on X at Blood Beer MMA. Get us anywhere you get your audio podcasts. Spotify, Apple, Amazon, anywhere you get your stuff. And yeah, that's all I got. Like, comment, subscribe. Anything else? Peace.